So good morning everyone, I hope everybody is doing fine. I am presenting the window, confirm everyone if the window is presentable or not. Presentable? Yes. Let's see how many of you are ready with the exams. Try out this question. Euclid's division algorithm, I need the HCF and HCF for these two numbers. I hope Euclid's lemma is still fresh in your minds. Yes? Is it fresh or it has gone away? फटाफट आंसर बता दो फास्ट. 45. This was the first question of your NCRT. Yes or no? We did this in the class. We will not do this 3. We will try out this one now. 3 numbers. 184, 230 and 276. How will you proceed with this? Three numbers have been allotted. How will you proceed with this? Going to find the HCF for this for 3 numbers for question number 4. People who have recently come and find the HCF for these 3 numbers Euclid's using Euclid's lemma. First, how will you do? We will choose this 2 number, the smallest 2, and then what we get out there, then we'll choose that and this one. Very good. So out here, first of all, we'll find the HCF of 230 and 184. Will get 46 as the. We'll get a 0 over here directly, so we'll say 46 is the HCF for this and this one. Now again, when we take the HCF for 46 and 276, the leftover number, then again we'll see that we get a remainder of 0. So we'll say that 46 is the smallest number which is dividing the set of 3 numbers. Is this numerical clear to everyone? Whenever you get set of 3 numbers, you will proceed with the same thing. Question number 5 now. Again, you will consider out here 2 smaller numbers, then find the HCF, and then whatever you get the HCF, you will take that HCF and this number to find the overall HCF. I hope previous numerical was clear to everyone. Yes or no? If it's not clear, kindly copy it down and using the same logic, try and find out the 5th numerical. Sorry, write the answer in the chat box because many of your voice is bit low for me. people have answered 17. I will go with 17 as the answer because it looks absolutely correct. Over here you get 34 for the HCF for 70, 170 and 136. The HCF will be 34, then again 34 and 225. The HCF will come out to be 17. Is this numerical clear to everyone? Confirm yes or no? Now try out this numerical question number 3. Find the HCF of the following pair of the integer and express them as linear combination of them. What does it mean now?
That we have to do prime factorization.
Exactly. Not prime factorization. This linear combination basically means Euclid's lemma. Okay. After you have it, that time you'll have to express it directly. These all written at once. Clear?
Sir, can you explain this question?
Yes.
Sir, can you please explain this question?
Over here, what has been asked out here?
The answer.
You have to find the HCF of the following pair. I don't think finding the HCF will be a problem out here. Directly use Euclid's lemma to find the HCF. You'll get the HCF as 9. Okay? Clear? Now, in order to express it in linear form, first of all, you'll have to break 9. 45 minus 9 is equal to 45 minus 36. Yes or no? Using this one.
Yes, sir.
And after that, 45 can be 45 minus 306 using this one. You have to express this, go on expressing this thing. 36 into 1 can be written as like this. 306 minus 45 into 6, this one, 36. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This we are expressing, we are going backwards, okay? Then again 306 can 45 can be written as, see, once we get this out here, we'll entirely solve it and break it down. This is, we are breaking it down in a linear combination. Clear? And after that, again what you will break? 45 into 7 and then 306 into 1. This is from equation 2. Over here at the end, you'll have to write 65 into 7, this one. 657 into 7 minus 306 into 1 minus 306 into 1 and then minus 306 into 14. Okay, and from the last equation 306 can be written as 963 minus 963 and then this thing stays as it is. This entire thing is represented in form of linear equations, in linear combination. You'll have to go backwards from here and keep on substituting the values to get the linear combination. First you will do one thing, you find the HCF of this thing. Take it step by step, find the HCF and then you will find the linear combination. Everyone complete the HCF first. Ready? Can you start with performing the linear combination one? First you will complete the HCF and then you will perform the linear combination one. It's a very easy one. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Now look very carefully. I'll go backwards. Okay, first I'll write this equation. Any problem in this? This comes
No,
here.
sir.
Then again I'll write 36. 36 ko what will I write? 306 minus 45. Can I write this thing?
Sir, is
40.
there any shortcut formula to do this?
See, this numerical, if it comes, it will come for 4 marks. Clear? So you don't have to use any shortcuts. 2 marks for this, 2 marks for this. Clear? Shortcuts of 4 marks के लिए if I tell you shortcuts, I don't think it will be useful for you. Clear? So girls, just try and understand this thing. We'll go backwards first. 45 into 6 done, and then we have to expand these things. 306 into 1 and 45 into 6 into 1. Now this 45 and 45 into 6 can be written as 45 into 7, yes or no? And this remains as it is. Yes. Then again we'll break 45. How will break? 657 minus 306. See, can we write this? And then again we'll multiply this thing both. 657 306 into 14, and this thing remains as it is. Now this is 306 and 306 into 14 and 1. 15, yes or no? Then again this will be broken up. 306. Look out here. 306 can be written as 963 minus 657. Same thing has been written out here, and 15 remains as it is. Then इसको multiply कर दो. Then what do we get? 963 into 15 and 657 into 15. That to an addition. Now this thing gets added up, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's it. 15 plus 7, 22, and 963 minus into 15. Clear? Kindly copy it down step by step. That is why it's important to attend the extra classes. Did everybody understand this thing properly? Do it step by step and ask me if I have any problem in any steps. Can you move on?
Yes, sir.
Now, this one now you have to do. Find the HCF and express it in this form. Let's see how much have you learned. How much is the HCF?
So HCF is 4.
4. Good. HCF will come out to be 4. Now you have to express this in this form. Now I have some important announcement. Now, how will you express it in this form? It's a very simple one. You have to go just backwards. Write 476 minus 12 into 6, and then again 12 will be broken down. 88 minus this, then again 76 will be broken down. This minus this, and then 52 will be broken. 88 will be broken down as this minus this. Clear? Clear, everyone? Try breaking it down fast. You'll enjoy the session very nicely. Are you all interested in attending those sessions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm also looking forward to that session. I'll get one day free time. Today I have some work. Hopefully next week I'll gather most of the students and then we'll start off. Over there we'll be discussing about,
Sir, when something goes faster than light, there is a time reverses.
that is what we'll discuss out there. Can we move on to the next one? Can we try out this one? Write this question as a homework. Write this question as a homework. After having written this question as a homework, you will write this question 2 as a homework. Now, try out this question. Question number 4. Find the largest number which when divides this and this, leaves the remainder 6. Let's see how many can try out this question.
Sir, it
Anyone?
is 87.
Yes, first of all, it's leaving the remainder, so you'll have to subtract 6 from both and then you have to find the HCF. Can we? So this is the number basically which divides both this and this, leaving the remainder 6. Obviously, right? Because if the remainder is 6, therefore it has to be subtracted in order to get the actual number. Yes? These questions are very important types. Try out this last question for today, question number 5. Did everybody understand this properly?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple thing. In leaving the remainder 10, if it would have left remainder 10, you would have subtracted minus 10 from both, and the number of 10 you'll find the HCF. That's it. Since the largest number is there.
Sir,
Yes.
so while applying Euclid's division lemma, we have to show the long division method aside.
No. You just apply Euclid's lemma. See, Euclid's division lemma is this only. Okay, A is equals to BQ plus R.
Sir,
Everything needs to be represented in this form.
understand the value.
Yeah, I understand showing the value. You do one thing, you do it in rough. Clear? The division portion roughly and then apply it out. Clear? Happy?
So means we have to show the rough process.
Then how will you do this?
That is
You do it in the rough and then you have to present it like this. That is why it's called Euclid's lemma. You have to present only the Euclid's lemma portion. Clear?
yes.
Try out question number 5. Excuse me. Done?
Here the solution arranged.
Done question number 5. बेंच ऊपर अच्छा तो
Well done.
Done. It's pretty simple one, right? Just have to divide and you have to see that if it's divisible or not, and then m's value will come out to be 218. Clear? How many have got the answer 2?
Yes, sir.
Anyone who's got the answer 2? See, it's very simple out here. Just go on to find the HCF first and you have to break this term. Okay, because this is expressible in this form, the HCF is expressible in this form, right? You have to now write 24, then solve it normally and to get the value for it. Clear? How many got the answer for this?
Yes, sir.
Only Agne. Question number 6 will be written as a homework. Copy it down. Question number 6 will be given as a homework. Kindly copy it down. Clear? Now this will be